village, they patrol in that area. After they go away, after half an hour later, that village was attacked. That was on 3rd May in Eco village in Dolai Thabi. In that village, still no one is allowed to inside that village. When the villagers wanted to go inside, the security forces stopped them, and they said that militants are there. This is happening in India. The security forces are stopping the civilians, their own people, to go inside the house, and they are not actually attacking those Kuki militants who have established bunkers on Manipur houses in Eco village. That is today. That is why we are saying that why you are protecting Kuki militants. What is the objective? Tell me. You cannot play game in Manipur in such manner. This is not only the case. In case of Thanapopri area in the Ukhru line, one of the villages called in that area, the first village that was also attacked, and then there was no one there living in that village. In that area, many around 4 or 5, the Maharegiments is there, paramilitary forces, Assam Rifles are there, and there are many security forces are there. But we are told that from the hill, there are many bunkers there, and still they fire. When they fire towards the valley, the combined operation is doing in the valley, not in that hill. What is that? What does it mean? They are supposed to do operation against those hill area, and that is not in Pakistan. That is just 1 kilometer away from the foothills. Who restricted them? Who restricted the paramilitary forces to take action against those Kuki bunkers? It's not nobody's doing. That is why we are saying, the government of India, you have to stop these Kuki militants. Because your job is to protect the life and liberty of the people. Because Manipur is part of India. Is Manipur is part of India or not? Tell me, is Manipur an independent country or part of India? Then who is the responsibility to protect the life of the Meitei or Kuki anywhere? Who will take the responsibility? That is the government of India has a full responsibility. And I will tell you one thing about the history. We have to remember about the history of Manipur. As a Meitei community, we have never asked to secure our life for any other foreign country, because we are a military people. We have developed our own military system. We have protected our country before 1,000 years. But as a process of our life, we are part of India, and our security is under the control of government of India. That is why we are saying, we are asking the government, we have the responsibility to protect the life and liberty of the people of Manipur. If you are saying that you cannot protect the Meitei or any community, then one day people will say that yes, enough is enough. We will protect ourselves. What will you do? Will you say that Manipur is entering India? Will you say that? So now the time has come that you have to come forward. You have to stop your war game. You have to stop supporting Kuki militants. We are not saying all the Manipuri, or we are not saying that all the Kuki population, Kuki, Padong, Paite, there are 36 communities in Manipur. And we all believe that whoever lives in Manipur, either they are the 36 community, or they are Bengali, or Muslim, or Nepalese, or even any community who lived before 1951, they are part of Manipur. So Manipur is a mini India. Manipur will survive only when all the multicultural, all the religious groups are living together peacefully. But who disturbs our peaceful life? The kind of ideology, the kind of politics that they wanted to create their own territory to live only for one community, that is Kuki Zoland. They wanted to create only Kuki Zoland, and they wanted to do ethnic cleansing of the Meitei community who are living in that part of area. In Chochampur, what happened? In Chochampur, 8 villages were completely cleansed, and even they have, as you all have seen, that the videos are actually leaking by themselves, that they have burned the 4-story building. And then now that area for 8,000 people are completely made flattened. Who is responsible for that? Yes, this might have been done by Kuki militant, But what about the district administration? What about the BSF who are living in behind their village? What about the Assam Rifles who are station behind their village? So who will take responsibility? The attack was happened on 3rd May, and the Assam Rifles, they are saying to their people that you go and your property will be protected. But now what happens? The area is threatened. The area is threatened. That means without the support of the central government, without the support of the central officer, police, even the army, that you cannot make threaten of a particular community. Can you do that? So that is why they are saying that government of India stop fighting Kuki militants. You are allowing to ethnic cleansing of the Meitei community by those armed groups. We know that who are these armed groups? They are the armed groups who have been under the suspension operation for the last 70 years. As the Meitei community, we have never asked against any word against their suspension operation or any alignment, because we thought that they wanted peace, they wanted to live together, but they have been making precautions to attack the Meitei community. They have surrounded all the valley area. They have already set up all their bunkers and the camp all around the area. That means they have been planning to attack. But who assisted them? The security forces. I'm not giving allegations, but I am just saying that there are many armed forces, military forces, civil forces are there. Then who will protect the Meitei community or any whatever the Meitei Kuki also? That the security forces are supposed to protect them, right? They are supposed to be the protector of the community, but they are not doing. Instead of protecting them, what they are doing? They are assisting of deporting population from one place to another. So that means these armed forces are basically not coming to Manipur to protect your life. Rather, they wanted you to shift from one place to another. That means that is the program. That is the program. Because in Jiribam, again, we all understood that Janta.jago is a majority by this group. But in Jiribam, in one area in Lantang Kuno, there is only 35 kilometers from the Jiribam town. There were around 90 families were there. Then they know that there is a peace, then they will come to attack. In Jiribam, on 3rd May, on 6th of the last June, what happened? They killed one old man on 6th, and they actually kissed a death, and he was brutally killed. He was 57 years old, and he was very respectable person from all the community, but he never thought that he will be killed in that manner. So he was killed on that very brutally. On 7th, what the security forces did, they actually deported all the Meitei family to other places. What does it mean? If the security forces of Assam Rifles, they say that you cannot go other places. We are here, we are your security forces, we will protect you. That means they will not go. But instead of protecting them, what they did, they said they provided better. And then they forced to move out those populations to other places. That means these security forces are not to protect you, rather they are facilitating about the ethnic cleansing in Manipur. Because there are 2 other Assam Rifle camps in that area. If they did not allow, they will not attack. But how Kukis militants are so confident that they can attack anywhere. That means they have some kind of misunderstanding or some kind of belief that they can do anything. If they are attacking Shokanpur, no cases has been taken against them. If they attack Meitei in More, no cases has been taken against them. And now Jiri, they knew that Jiri, the older community are living together peacefully. They went there, and interestingly, the government of Manipur, even the ministers, the secretary have sent a letter that the Kukis are going there and they may be attacking. There was some kind of signal was given to the DCP of Manipur police, and in the month of January. It means that the government also aware that something will happen, but why the action has not been taken? Who will take this action? So this is a bigger question. That is why we are saying the government of India that stop citing Kuki militant. This is the word that the people of Manipur wanted to say, but they feared to say because they felt that we cannot ask any questions. Because they even forgot, they have forgotten about the rightful claim that the security forces are there to protect you, are not there to actually facilitate about the attack. It happened. Not only that, one big question I will tell you. On the 28th May 2023, the Kuki militant attacked 13 places simultaneously. Kuki militant attacked 13 places simultaneously on 28th May, when the civil army was there in Imphal. Will you expect that? Can anyone do that? When the civil army was stationed in Imphal, and the Minister of State of Home Affairs, the Minister himself was there in Imphal, and one day before, the Honorable Home Minister was about to visit to Imphal. The Kuki decided to attack in 13 places and kill 12 people, 2 security forces in front of the civil of the army. What does it mean? What does it mean? Yes, Kukis are terrorists or militants, whatever you can say. But they have the confidence to attack the Meitei community in 13 places. In Napik, in Shulu, in Sorong, in Serman, in Tolapopi, and then 44 people were injured. 44 people were injured, 2 police officers were killed on that day. At that night, the attack was started from 12 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock. And everywhere there was a watch attack happened. From all watches came. We need them to know their Sengmai attack because they planned. But who give that confidence that Kuki can attack anywhere? But unfortunately, the civil army next day said, we have nothing to do with this. This is just a law and order issue. The civil army, I would like to ask you at this question today, if you're listening to this media, if an armed militant attacking on the night with the AK-47 rifle with the M16 and sniper, is this a law and order issue? Is this a law and order issue? And you are simply blatantly saying that this is law and order issue on the next day. Then means people are suspecting that the government, are you planning something in Manipur? Are you trying to divide Manipur on ethnic lines like it happened in Jammu and Kashmir? Yes, of course, in Jammu and Kashmir, when the Jammu and Kashmir was divided, there was no bloodshed between the communities. But in Manipur, you cannot divide Manipur just like that, so you have to create conflict. People are asking now from the ground, if you listen to every news analysis, in all the news analysis, people are asking to the Delhi that are you planning to divide Manipur on ethnic line? And just this war is just a precautionary measure just to adopt a policy. So please stop this kind of dirty game, because Manipur is the only place that Meitei can live. Because we live in these places for the last 10,000 years. We will not allow that the Meitei will live in a refugee condition in our own places. Will you allow? Tell me. Will you allow that the Meitei should live in that condition that we cannot go out, we cannot go in? Do you think that if these defense volunteers are supposed to protect us, or the security forces are supposed to do that? This is the security forces are actually killing taking action in the national highway. Who is taking care of the national highway? This is the central government. But in the national highway, the Kuki militant can easily burn down a bus that was actually coming from the Jiliba, and all the CRPF was actually asked to go down, and then the bus was burned down because the owner was belonged to the Meitei. How is it possible? The Kuki militant burned down one bus which is coming with a full of CRPF, And CFPF was asked to go to, come down from the bus, and the bus was gone down because the owner belonged to the Militant. Then why the security forces were there? Tell me. I'm saying it's from the fact. Why they are here? So these are the bigger questions. Another important point I would like to tell you, to all of you, just to think about it. In the January, you will all aware that in January, in the month of January 2024, there were 5 days attack on the police station in More. On first day, on the 31st, is a bye-bye New Year day. Then again, the Cookie Militant attack in the police outpost. For 4 hours. On second day, it was attacked. The rocket launchers were fired towards the police commandos. And police commando, his name is Krishna Tombi. He has been known for the counter-insurgency operation. He's very well, commando. His name is there. But he has sent a voice message to the people that no enforcement is there. The cookies are attacking us. No one is there. We will fight till death. This is the voice of the commando. And attack continues for 5 days. Please read out the newspaper reports in Sangal Express, in Chronicles. January 1, January 2, January 3, January 5, January 7. Please read out. The attack was happening continuously. And what were the Assam Rifles there? Assam Rifles was there. And some of the reports says that rocket launchers were firing from behind the Assam Rifle case. It's a report. But Assam Rifles did not deny their report. On the 8th January, one of the person who actually, Mr. Nair, the Assam Rifles, what is his position yesterday? DGCRP. Actually, at that point of time, he said a statement that actually giving a warning to the government that if you continue such kind of attack, then the relationship between the suspended operation may be over. That means he already understood and gave a statement in the media on 8th January. They knew that the police were attacked. But again, on 12th January, they said police outpost, same police team of BSF and the police commando were attacked. But Assam Rifles did not take any action. Is there any rule in Assam Rifle or any security forces rule that if the police forces are attacked by the militants from the other area, even there was also said some report the PDF was also there. PDF is based in Burma. That means the foreign militant are entering in our territory and attacking the police outpost, and the security forces did not do anything. They did not fire a single bullet against the militants. If they fired, the report should have been there. But there is no any report because we have carefully studied about everything happened, what is going on in Manipur. In January again, will it happen in any part of UP or Bihar or any other places or even in Jammu and Kashmir that the terrorists from any foreign country comes to India and attack the police forces and the security forces did not retaliate? Will it happen? Can you say that will it happen in any part? All the civil forces will go there and will support the police, but they did not do that. But now the Manipur police are isolated. They have been fighting in that manner. Of course, the BSF and other forces are now collaborating. That is also interesting. It's also encouraging. But what about the Assam Rifles? Before this conflict, we have been knowing that the counter-insurgency operation has been doing by the Unified Command with Assam Rifles, with police commando and everything. But where is the unified operation of Assam Rifles and the police commandos in other places? Why that is not happening? It is happening in only occasionally. That means who ordered Assam Rifles that you should be behaved in such manner? When we met the Chief Minister, we have complained that that Assam Rifles or in some forces are actually doing even some illegal activities. And then Chief Minister told us that we have already decided in the cabinet decision that Assam Rifles should be replaced by other forces. Then at that point of time, we also told him that, do you think that the Assam Rifles are behaving without the approval of the Home Minister? But he said, maybe it may be by Defense Minister. And we also told them that these Assam Rifles, they are sepoys in one sense. I'm not protecting them, but if they are being asked that you cannot take action until and unless your camp are attacked, don't see anything, whatever happens, let them fight. Then where should they fight? If they are not following the order of the central government or state government, and if the Assam Rifles are being asked that if any something or violence happen within your territory, your commandant will be responsible, then the Assam Rifles will not act. If the central government are giving strict order to this camp that if any violence happen within your jurisdiction, then you will be held accountable, then they will act. But they are not saying so. Then that is what they are doing. That is why we are saying that we call the government of India, stop signing cookie militant, because this is actually creating a disunity among the Manipuri people. And even if you're thinking, if some group of people are thinking that you will create a territory or a union territory or separate state, separate administration by attacking the community, it will not be possible. It will be impossible. Because in the human history, in the history of the union territory movement or separate administration, these are all peaceful movements. Look at Telangana. In the Telangana, in Andhra Pradesh, there were movements. There were civil movements, political movements. Every community, every people have every right to demand. But in what way? They could have demanded, they could have done your fasting, they could have said everything. But in order to get your separate or union territory, you decided to attack the Manipur on the 3rd May. Again, I will clarify, I will tell today's August that the KNO leader blatantly lie in the media, in the Northeast media, interview that the Manipur attacked first in the valley. It's very short. Tell me, in any of the report, what happened at 3 o'clock in Imphal? Imphal was peaceful. There was no violence. When the protest was there on the 3rd May, there was no violence in Imphal. But in 4 districts of cookie-dominated areas, 16 forest officers were burned down in 4 districts. In Kapokti, in Chochanpur, in More, and in Chandel, in all these 4 cookie-dominated areas, 16 forest officers were burned down on the 3rd May. And then they justify the attack on the Tolhung area by saying that some of them were firing or burning tires on the cookie sentinel gap. But my question is, will you burn down the families if somebody of this can try to disturb the peace? If you could have also gone to the police, you could have complained. But instead of doing that, the last number of people from the rally, they come towards the Tolhung area and started attacking in Tolhung. And they started attacking in Chochanpur. They started attacking in More, in Chandel. On 3rd day, 4 districts, the Manipuri population were attacked for the first time. Manipuri never thought that the Manipuri would be attacked in such manner. Did you believe that? In your imagination, in my imagination, we never thought that we would be attacked in such by the cookie, because cookie also lived at least some point of time with us. We've been living together peacefully, but they decided to attack us. But again, you are expecting that Manipur will sit and fight? No, we will not die with your bullets. We will defend ourselves. We will defend. We will try all possible ways to defend ourselves, because we have no place to go anywhere places. This place is the only place we live for the last 10,000 years. So this is our responsibility to protect our land, our people, and also the coexistence of the community. Maybe are not only the affected people in Tamil, in More area, in More, the Tamils are there, Bengalis are there, Bengalis are there, but now they cannot do business also because the Bhukki militants are disrupting their life in Tangkopi area. Also many their families have left their places because the Bhukki militant, they wanted to do anything in that area. Then we allowed this to happen, the government of India. Why we are saying government of India? Because there are lots of other politics also. The state government, yes, if you ask me why you are not saying state government, yes, the state government has also responsibility because the law and order has the full responsibility of the state. On the 3rd and the 4th May, the Chief Minister, Home Minister, Chief Minister, has full responsibility. But from 5th May, the security advisor, when the security advisor was appointed, when the DCP was actually replaced, all these forces directly reporting to Delhi. And the Chief Minister was only made for a namesake. But the question we want to ask the Chief Minister, Mr. Pillai, that why you have been silent in the last 1 year, that your voice has been tied, your hands have been tied. It is only after 1 year he has said that my hands are tied. I have no power. Why you did not say in the month of May? Why you did not say in the month of June? Why you always saying after 14 months everything is gone down and you are always saying that I don't have any power? Then there is the insincerity, dishonest, and you are also mighty. And all these are happening in front of you. So you also take responsibility to this what is happening. Yes, you should say no to the government of India. They say we cannot do this. If I should be the Chief Minister, then I should be given all the power. As a Chief Minister, I should have the command to all the armed forces, military. They should have the command. But he is not saying if the report says that. And look at in the daily meeting, Chief Minister was not even invited. The governor was invited, the chief of the army was invited, the police was invited, the Chief Minister was not invited. Then it was a clear signal that Delhi has ruled Manipur. But only the Chief Minister is just a namesake, just to protect your life. The delusion is not. We are not allowed to do this continue. All the elected MLAs, you have to stand firmly. Forget about the rubbish sharing and other by giving some, distribution of rice and other. These are the other city jobs. This is not the job of the MLA. The job of the MLA is to protect your state. But you are trying to, give your name only by some, good roads and in your courtyards and other. Yes, roads are important, but the main important is to protect the land, to protect Manipur. So all the 40, 50, 60 MLAs, you should come forward and say to the government, to Delhi, GC का सब मत करो. आप GC रहोगे तो Manipur मर जाएगा. That is why we are actually dying. You should be able to say firmly that sir, this no means no. We will not allow this. Only when Manipur will be protected. So these are the few words I would like to sum up. And what I want to tell, one thing is that in the last report, it is taking time. So I hope you are able to communicate why we are saying to government of India to end having the Bhukki militants. We are immediately saying that dismantle all the bunkers which are established surrounding the hills, and we should be connected with the rest of India. And all these displaced people should be reinstated in their own original home. This is the 4 major demand we are saying.